Hello world, Becca here from Inside the Square, coming at you with another CSS tutorial. This week I'd like to show you how to create a split color page background using CSS. It's a pretty unique look and it'll load faster than a really large image in the background and not look very pixelated because the browser loads the colors for you. So before we jump into this code and I show you what it looks like, I'd like to give you a quick code breakdown and then show you the two different ways you can install it on a single page. Now this part's really important to mention. This code is different depending upon the type of template that you are using. The different theme families in Squarespace call the page background something unique. In Brine, it's called .main. In Bedford templates, we're working with the site wrapper. And in Pacific and York, we're working with the page. So definitely take a look at my article on insidethesquare.co/resources. There you can figure out which theme family you've got. I'll have a link to that article beneath this video. Now on to the code breakdown. You'll see I've got two different lines here. The first line is identifying the part of the page we're going to be working with. And then here we're creating a linear gradient. This is saying at the 90-degree mark, we want to have this color take up half the page and this color take up the other half. Now this 6-digit character here, those represent the hex codes for the colors we're going to use. I have them in bold because I really want to highlight the fact that you can change those 6 characters to whatever color code you want to use. Now, the second part of this code is unique, and I wrote it in just based off of my own aesthetics. I like to specify that the page goes back to a single color on a smaller device. Because Squarespace is responsive and adjusts the layout depending upon the device that we're using, having a split color background on a tiny screen can be a little distracting and not look great. So if you are a fan of that look and you want to leave it that way on a tiny screen, just ignore this last line and focus on the top line of the code. Otherwise, make this your lightest color so that's what's seen on a mobile device. Okay, I'll quit talking and show you how to install it so you can see what it looks like. I'm using a Brine template for my demo, so I'm just going to copy this right here. And on my main pages menu, I'm going to select this little gear icon because I only want this to apply to one page. Now, after selecting that gear icon, I need to navigate down to Advanced. And here, I can add the code as a part of page header code injection. Note this is, at this point in time of recording the video, this is a premium feature available on business and commerce plans. If you have a personal plan, though, don't worry. I've got a trick for you, too. We'll get to that next. But first, I'll show you how to install this with page header code injection. I need to create 2 style brackets, so the computer will read this properly here. So you'll see I've typed the word style in between carets, and then I'll just paste that code and select save. And now as the page reloads, you can see we have black on the left and white on the right. Pretty interesting, right? I'm going to click here and select the mobile device, and now you'll see that it is switched to this lighter color being the background on just mobile. On tablet, we still get the split color, and on the larger screen, we still get the split color. Pretty cool. So if you have a personal subscription plan, not a business or commerce plan, we can still get this effect on a single page. I'll show you how to do that, but first, let me remove this code. I'm going to remove the whole thing, style brackets and all, and just cut that right out of there and select save. And now we're going to add this as an on-page code block. This is available on all subscription plans. So we'll select edit on the page content, and then grab that little droplet there saying we'd like to add a new element. We're going to add a code block. Now I'll paste the code block into here. And again, note that I'm still using those style brackets. For page header code injection and code blocks, we still need to use those style brackets. Select apply and save. And now you'll see we'll get the exact same effect. If we select the mobile device, again, the same effect. Now it's just the lighter color in the background. And tablet looks great and computer desktop looks great. All right, that's how you add the code in a single code block. Now, if you want to get crazy and put this on every part of your website, I'm going to go ahead and remove it from right there and select save. We're going to be doing this in the custom CSS section. So if you don't want this on just one page, you want every page to have that split color background. Let's copy this original code again, and we'll head on over to our main menu, then down to design, and then custom CSS. Here we can paste the code and select save. And now this will apply to every single page on our website. I have another sample page here that we can click into so you can see. Again, every single page on the website now has that split color background, unless you're on a mobile device, and then it's just the lighter color. Okay, so one more review of this code here together. It starts off by identifying the fact that we want to use a background. In Brine, it is this particular code here. For Bedford, it's called a site wrapper. Pacific and York, it's called a page. And then from there, we say, okay, take the background and give me a linear gradient. Stops at 90 degrees, so straight up and down there. We're going to start with this color on the left and this color on the right. And then on a mobile device at media screen and max width 640, we're going to talk about the main page background again, but we're just going to make it a solid color. Okay, that's it for this week's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and have fun with your Squarespace website. If you liked this tutorial, you'll love my CSS cheat sheet. Download it now at insidethesquare.co/CSS.